to his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Broncos and the Raiders on Monday night.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
The numbers for Woods last week, 8 catches, 72 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
A first carry for Rashad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Levis to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Give him 14 yards there to Denver, 1st down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the 1st down.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. The Broncos at 9-1 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense for forcing that incompletion.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Levis sets up to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Levis looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Here's White. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Rashad White, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll get this to about the 38. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Levis back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Keyed in on him since that last completion was right. He earned a lot more attention on that one. And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw as well.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long. I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And take it right on the 30. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Levis. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Right side complete. That's Woods. Nothing at all on that one. Liberty second down. Levis. Touchdown Raiders. Tyquan Thornton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You look at this Raiders defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their time.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets it up past the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have calmed down.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. On play action, Lawrence. It's complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Now Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drown too many in that department. Third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's hard. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out and did it. And they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So, Charles, they get to their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball back, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's not good enough, man.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 9-yard line.
Levis to throw it. Got Downs over the middle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
First down.
First down, here's White. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. And he gets this to Thornton. Now inside the 25. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 12-yard line.
Levis looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Jared Stingley picks it. This one back into the end zone. The Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for the ball. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Levis from the gun. touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now Lawrence on first down. He gets this complete to Shaheed. Touchdown! Big play there. 61 yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. It's now 21-17. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The Raiders on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Levis to throw off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
2nd and 7.
Levis sets up to throw here. Out left and complete to Fulton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Levis. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. Here's Levis. Over the middle, complete. That's Craig. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And Levis going back to the air. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Completes this one to Fulton. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Defense.
So the penalty decline, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fall hard into line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job, Stan.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Will Levis, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the drive is capped off with a touchdown run by Will Levis. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And down he goes, brought down the Raiders sack. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition stood.
It's on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Give to Hall running late, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
On second down, a run with Hall. Oh, heck of a move. And we'll get about a couple-yard shot at midfield at the 48. Here comes third and about a foot. Here's Lawrence to throw. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Broncos' 48-yard line.
Levis back to throw. Downfield and caught by Thornton. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Now Levis. It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Raiders 35, Broncos 20.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. He can't get him down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They got 5 through the air. That's bringing up 5 on the ground. First and 10. Now a give, right side. Jordan. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Lawrence. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's got this down a yard just shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Devon Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Brought down on the play by Deron Bland. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go up the middle with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Levis to throw it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
We get a look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. What that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
There's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
I think he's locked in.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. The short one there, taken in by Ferguson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And this is caught for Bronco touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. And a great example there, just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better, that they work on training camp, off-season.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this is back to an 8-point game.
35. Broncos 27.
This taken in right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
The Broncos about set to go on offense.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that,
he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Lawrence will throw.
Now he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take for 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down, here's Levis. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now third down and 6 to go. Working from the gun, here's Levis. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there on third down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way and worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
First and 10. Here's Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Going right side is White. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they're always posted in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Here's Ryan right now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th-quarter lead. And now off to the races down the right side. Still fighting for more. Brees Hall. Brees Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Levis. On the slant, he finds Washington. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Levis sets up to throw here. And he gets this to Thornton. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards.
here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Levis looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they will love it when the next break that barrier.
Absolutely. To see if he can do it. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Hall on to give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's a give to Hall. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now this is caught. He hits Moore. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! Elijah Moore from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive takes him down to Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Levis now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Woods. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Levis to throw it. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they run it hard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They have 206 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the nights go on. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So the Raiders now down by 10, 2:24 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Now Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw, it's Levis. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly running anything counts trying to salt this one away.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's first and 10. Levis. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. In multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Broncos, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin, certainly after the